Ruby, wanted to give you a video of just some generalizing of behaviors this morning in the house. So what I'm working on with him is things that are typically not stuff that he does. He doesn't normally hold a sit right here. So he's practicing a sit stay. Normally he goes to place, which you'll see in a minute, but just practicing the ability to do a different command that he knows so that he can generalize that command. I'm also working on calling him off the bed and giving him lots of affection, maybe even kind of getting him a little bit rowdy here. And then he's able to call away from that affection and go onto the place bed. That can be really difficult for a puppy because they want to be right where the action is, right where the party is. And so I'm actually intentionally getting him kind of revved up and rowdy. And then I'm going to come in and pay him for going away from me. So I really build some value. I want him to be able to hold this. Like right here, he gets confused because I start walking to let the other dog go potty, and I'm actually talking to the other dog here. I'm saying, Ruby, let's go. And he's like, oh, that's my cue. But he's got to learn that I'm not talking to you. You got to wait till I tell you, okay, I'm letting the other dog outside to go potty, and you've got to wait your turn. And yeah, just so that he can generalize some of this. Again, just getting him really rowdy, getting him kind of crazy, and then immediately sending him to place. Is sometimes when we only train in a calm state of mind, the dogs only know how to be obedient when they're calm. And there's bonus in that. We want to make sure that they can be calm dogs, but I'm intentionally getting them kind of rowdy to work on various things. He kept wanting him to go into a down on the sit before I started to film. And so I'm just making sure that he understands all of these different positions in a small space that you can sit despite me walking away from you. And I'm using food to really build the value and understanding and use that positive reinforcement. But if he needs some negative reinforcement, I'm going to use leash pressure to help him. I'm going to use e-collar pressure. And right there, he just said, okay, you can go be free. I want to make sure he's clear on that too, that he understands, okay, now it's my time to just be a dog, hang out, get some love. If he's not clear on that, his stay commands will actually weaken because he's confused on when he's allowed to break and when he isn't. So we want to make sure that it's very clear to him what we're asking and when it's appropriate to get out of that position. So really, really loving his progress so far. Just let alone having the kids be around the house where they're kind of doing what they're doing. They're more concerned about the camera, but they're kind of running around at times and watching shows and doing somersaults off the couch and all those kinds of things dogs want to be a part of. But it can also lead to like them jumping on the kids and scratching and things that we just don't want. So I want to make sure that we're not avoiding these certain things, that we're just training right through it so we can neutralize how intense he is about other dogs or kids. Even right here, just having Ruby get some food, that was hard for him. You can kind of see him inching a little bit closer and closer. And I actually have him fix it and move him away a little bit just so that I can help him. So I'm giving him a little bit of a correction. He's trying to scratch through it and I just follow through. No, buddy, sorry, you got to lay down over here. So he's not learning to just army crawl into the down. Then I'm going to come in and pay him. I want to make sure that he understands, like, you'll get your turn, you'll get your food, but you have to do the down stay when I ask of you, and then when you can get up, then that's fine. You can go do the things. So really happy with his progress so far. He's a lot of fun to work, and kind of where we go from here is we generalize this out in stores and at parks.